Oh, I gotta wait for Mr. Soroki to bring his people out, but we already on ladder.
Want me to open court?
You can wait, cause we
Yeah.
got Mr. Soroki's supposed to be bringing some people
Good,
out.
good, good, good.
Take this out. Oh. January 3rd. Mr. Reed,
Hello.
yeah, you must have fell asleep yesterday. We gave you a new day.
Yeah, I had fell asleep. I'm sorry. I was waiting for hours.
So everyone's waiting. I was waiting for hours. But I mean, that's no excuse to just fall asleep. That's pretty rude.
I apologize.
So we got another day. It's January 3rd.
January 3rd.
January 3rd at 8:35.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I work midnight, so
Okay.
apologize. All right, thank you.
Wait, it is. No file for that.
Here we quickly.
Did you bring your clients out, Mr.?
Yeah, I was just talking to one with a long conversation and I sent her out. She has actually, she should be out now. Let's see here. I don't see her out yet. So she could, because she has a trial up today. I was trying to get hers resolved with Baker Artez, Miss Holly Roshan. Or you can pull her out if she can't figure out how to get out.
What's her name?
I'll go get Holly Roshan. She's on page 1.
Okay.
Middle of the page. She's in room 5. There you go. Okay, I'll go pull out some more people.
Your Honor, Mr. Duran is a quick one. That's just a trial, bench trial request.
All right, I don't know. Go ahead, Mr. Bedwell. You can open up court and then we'll just.
36th District Court is back in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, there's no reading, eating, talking, sleeping, or walking around. When your name is called, please give your full and undivided attention to the court. Once again, good morning, Your Honor. And Ms. Roshan, please turn on your video. Holly Roshan, please turn on your video.
Good morning, Mr. Petway. This is the people versus Diani Duran Abreu, ticket number B500900321. Count 1, bulk food and meat establishment failure to obtain license. Good morning, please say your name to the record.
Harold Rook on behalf of Mr. Diani Duran Abreu. Mr. Duran, state your name.
Diani Duran Abreu.
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak with my client as such. He'd like to set this for a bench trial. Is that correct, Mr. Duran?
Yes.
Abreu, raise your right hand, sir. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, I do.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No, not at all.
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
Yes,
So the court's going to continue your not guilty plea, set up for a bench trial date of January 19th at 9 o'clock.
the January 19
At 9 o'clock.
a.m.
Yes, yes, sir.
Miss Diallo, please turn on your video, ma'am. Miss Diallo. Keep on your video and have a seat. You can't be walking around.
One more question. Is this gonna be through Zoom as well or in person?
Yes, sir.
It's in Zoom.
Okay, okay.
Hello.
Be patient, Mr. Rucker. We on the record.
You all set, Mr. Duran Abreu?
All right, so I'm able to leave out?
Yes, you're done, sir.
Thank you.
Good luck. All right, this is the people versus Kadiantu Diallo, ticket number P1314008, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, no proof of insurance, and count 3, expired plates. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Hiram Rucker on behalf of Ms. Kadiatu Diallo. Ms. Diallo, state your name.
Kadiatu Diallo.
All right, Mr. Rucker, looks like there's a recommendation.
Yes, Your Honor, I've had discussed that with my client and she'd like to go forward with that proposal.
Stipulate the probable cause.
So stipulate.
Okay, these matters are dismissed without prejudice. You're all set, Ms. Diallo. Good luck to you, ma'am.
So I'm good to go?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Versus Holly Rashan, ticket number, I don't know what happened to the officer. Right. Yeah, this is the people versus Holly Rashan, ticket number P1316031, count 1, improper place, count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Corporal Baker. Corporal Baker, can you say your name, please?
He's muted. You're Corporal Baker, you're muted, sir.
Yes, go ahead. I hear you.
Say your name, please.
It's Corporal Baker, Badge 21, Detroit Police Department, 8th Precinct.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. And Ms. Rashan, can you say your name for the record?
Yes, Holly Roshan.
Yes. Your Honor, today date and time set for trial, Ms. Rashan wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution. She'll be pleading to one count of improper plates, and the other 2 counts will be dismissed.
Ms. Rashan, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Soroki in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to February 21st, 2022 at 2:40 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Westwick Nichols in Asbury Park in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2002 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you satisfy Mr. Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied with the factual basis will accept the admission. Do you stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so counts 2 and 3 are dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's gonna be a $200 fine, Ms. Rashad. Can you have that fine paid by January 17th?
Okay.
Have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, so you're all set, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You have Maurice.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. We're ready on Maurice Rucker, Your Honor. And Henry Daniels.
We'll do Henry Daniels. This is the.
Also, Your Honor, I'm sorry, but it's very hard for me to hear you. I don't know, something's
Okay,
not picking up.
I'll talk louder. This is the people versus Henry Daniels, ticket number P1274482. Count 1, drove a license not valid or a proper license. Ticket number SP1091120. Count 1, drove a license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Henry Daniels.
Your Honor, Mr. Daniels wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution. He'll be pleading to the reduced charge of failure to display for count 1, and the remaining 2 counts will be dismissed.
Mr. Daniels, can you raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can put your hand down. Have you had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Soroki in private about your case and your right?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your rights to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of November 5th, 2021 at 1:47 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Gratiot and Gunston in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2003 Cadillac vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving while your license was not valid or improper?
Yes, ma'am.
You satisfied, Mr. Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count to fail to display. You stipulate the probable cause as to the 2 other misdemeanors to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
They're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Daniels. Can you have that fine paid by January 17th?
Yes, ma'am. 36th district.
You can come down to 36th district if you want to pay it on the website.
No, I'll come to you.
Fine.
Go to the court. You know what I mean. January 17th.
Yes,
You
sir.
don't like that, I don't know.
Have a good holiday.
Thank you. You too. You and yours.
Put a napkin or something.
Thank you.
Stop.
I can't find anybody with citation. Thank you.
This is the people versus Maurice Rucker, ticket number P1003495. Count 1, drove a license not valid or proper license. Count 2, failure to obey. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm sorry. That's strike count 2. Ticket number 2071238. Count 1, driver's license expired. Good morning. Please say your names for the record.
Maurice
Yes,
Rucker.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. Defendant pleads, wishes to accept the offer of prosecution plea to reduce charge of failure to display. The remaining charge will be dismissed.
Which is failed to display on the 2019 case? All right. Raise your right hand, Mr. Rucker. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
You can put your hand down. Have you had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Soroki in private about your case and your rights?
yes,
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
You're pleading of your own free will.
yes,
Yes, Your Honor.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
yes,
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
yes,
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
yes,
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of February 12, 2020 at 10:01 PM on that date and time where you at in your Robeson and Pickford in the city of Detroit.
yes,
Were you driving a 2015 Dodge vehicle?
yes,
And were you driving while your license was expired?
yes,
You're satisfied, Mr. Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count to fail to display. You stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining misdemeanor to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. Rucker, there's gonna be a $200 fine. Can you have that fine paid by January 17th?
yes.
Did you have any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
So you're all set, sir. Good luck to you. Have a good holiday, sir.